Okay, time to see the girls. Let's see. Off for a few days, but not for chicken keeping. So one thing I did, we are expecting super cold temperatures, it's gonna rain, that sort of thing. I had some fine flake pine shavings, which really aren't good inside the coop because they breathe it in. So I set it out on the ground just so we don't get mud, that sort of thing. Hi, ladies. How are you? I know. I know. Pretty girls. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Okay. I didn't have any eggs for several days. They got a nice little treat. They got a quarter of a cantaloupe. They really like pecking it. They love the seeds the most. They are pecking out of their food, so they go in here and they get everything. And these little hoods keep everything dry. So food is there. Sometimes I see a little bit of it out on the floor, but the chickens are pretty good at keeping things clean. Their water is looking real good. They've got plenty of grit, plenty of oyster shell. And as usual, Arthur is still watching. He wants to come in here and chase the chickens around, but I will not let him. Right, Arthur? Okay. So tomorrow it is supposed to dip down to 32 degrees. And one thing I've done is I've added a lot more of these pine shavings. These smell, when you take them out of the bag, they smell just like pine. So one thing that I've been doing every once in a while is I've been noticing like all the poop falls under the roosts. So they really like this one right here. So the poop tends to be right here and right here. So every few days I just come pick up the poop with a little shovel, and I throw that in my mulch containers. I have these ones that spin. So these are the chickens. Oh, pretty girls. The big gray one's name is Hetty, and she's so sweet. And we've got Kelly and Clover and Honey, and of course no flock would be complete without a Clemmy. So they like to hang out here for some reason. I don't exactly know why, but they do. I actually had a bunch. How did this get here? I had a bunch of leaves branches that were tied up, and I thought, okay, well, I'll put some of that in here, just see if they just kind of want something, because they like to cuddle around something, and that's what they do. They do kind of come over in other areas. I'm going to show you something that they really enjoy. They really enjoy something called scratch, and this is really just to keep some extra fat on them, and you just kind of throw it out. There, it's got some corn, all kinds of things, some dried peas, sunflower seeds, and that sort of stuff. They really like it. Usually they come running for the scratch, but I just gave them a quarter of a cantaloupe, so they might be full on the cantaloupe. But that is the chickens for now.